Alright, so I've always got some sort of problem, right? So I'm going to open this incubator. So let's open this up. I want you to listen to this. Alright, so we can clearly hear that it sounds like crap, and it's muffling the very cute noises you want to hear, right? So all the little peeps and chirps and all that good stuff. And it sucks. And no one wants to really sit there and listen to that garbage. So this thing here, this is actually an insert that is in there. And I'm gonna grab the fan here. I already took it off and threw it over here. So this is the fan that was in there. And it is not in the best condition. It's probably as old as me. And it has no real ability to spin anymore. In fact, when I apply power to it, it does not spin at all. It doesn't even hum. And I suspect that's because it's probably ingested a lot of this feather stuff. Let me go over here towards some light. Probably ingested a lot of this feather dust. It has oiling ports. There is one right there. See that little kind of cut into the back? That is an oiling port. There's one on the front too. These are not sealed bearing motors, which is what I suspect caused this failure. So yeah, this guy went in here like that. So what we're going to do is actually, obviously take this out, which I've already done, and I'm going to put these in. So these are brushless 120 volt motors, and I'm going to do something like this across here, and maybe put some kind of shield on the top and the bottom here to make better airflow. Stop licking that, you dummy. So put those in there, make some better airflow, and wire it to this super old plug. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut these off. Use some of these really cool things called Wego connectors. Excuse me. And reuse one of these plug-ins on here. So that, reuse one of these plug-ins on here so that this cooked. I mean, it's still a little flexible, but as I said, plug in like this. This is old. This is not. Yeah, this is not something we should be using anymore. See ya. I'll cut this one and this one. All right, so I got my wires stripped, and that would be the main power here. Timber go way down. And the two fans. Let me show you Wego connectors. So these are Wegos, and they are pretty cool. No, I'm not saying Legos with a W. I'm saying Wego, W-A-G-O. These are the replacement to these stupid things. So the purpose of Wegos is actually to save the wire in your box, because according to standards and best practices and stuff, when you replace these, you're actually supposed to cut back the wire. So you can see where that would become a problem. If you keep cutting the wire every time you replace a light switch, soon you'll have no wire in the box. So these are ideal, because all you do is you flip them back like this, and then you insert that wire. See that? And then you push your little lock down, and then it doesn't come off. So we'll do the same thing on this one, and we'll insert that little wire, go ahead and slap the Wago down. So I'm gonna connect all these up real quick, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so we're all connected here. Got all the wires hooked up, and we are going to test this crap out. Now hopefully, like my laser cutter video, this does not catch on fire. I don't think it will. I think we'll be okay. Close this wash machine. What do they call it in the UK? An auto close something ringer, whatchamajig. You guys have the strangest names for stuff. All right. Polarized. Plug it on in. And they are both spinning the same way, which is exactly what we want. Now, to qualify for jank points, I went for the cheapest, crappiest wood that I could find in my basement, and I didn't even cut a straight edge on it. That's how much I just really don't care about this, aside from getting fans on it. All right, let's staple these guys down. Wait a second, do I even have this facing the right way? Airflow. Uh-oh. Crap. I'm gonna feed this wire through this hole, and we should be good, because what that means is this will face the back and suck air through it, which is what we want. So let me do that. Glorious. Mission accomplished. So now the air will blow the same way, but it'll be mounted like this and sucking air in through this hole. So let's go get this guy mounted in the incubator and replace another piece of crap that's in there. First order of business, we need to basically turn the fan off. So we've got one plug here, and you can see how mangled this shit is. It's very, very ugly. Is this even my fan? Yeah, it's my fan. Okay. So we're gonna unplug that piece of crap. Actually, this isn't even, yeah, I don't even need to worry about that. It's gonna stay there. All right, so we gotta open this up. Got my water pan drained into that 5-gallon bucket. So now we got to remove this. So we're gonna unplug it. And then there's two little knobs here that you can turn. Ow, fuck. Sorry, motor's hot. Then we pull the whole thing out of there. So out with the old, literally old, and in with the new stuff. So that's fitted back there, and now we turn these little knobs and then take our little outlet here and plug that in. Now we're going to turn the fans back on just to make sure they run. This is my Variac, so it should be all the way on right now. That's much quieter. So now we're going to put this pan back in. Dump the rest of the water in there. Alright, back in there. So now it's time to put the immersion heater back in. So we throw that in there. Now these, you put these back in, they go into the pan, and what these are for is they create a cross draft that will suck fresh air into the incubator and also kind of keep the humidity in there. But what I like to do is take these light bulbs that are perfect shape and put them in there. And what that does is help to keep all of the humidity in where they're hatching. And I'll take these little pieces of 1/4 inch LLDPE and stick it right there like that. So we actually do get a bit of fresh air exchange so that they're not, you know, suffocating. So now the only thing left to do is fill it with water again and we should be set. So yeah. Well, that completes the fan upgrade to my incubator. Hopefully you can actually hear the chicks peeping and making noise like chicks should, right? So anyway, see you guys. Have a nice evening.